Hello, my beautiful people, and welcome back to another live. But this ain't just any live. This is a very special live. If you view my channel, you already know I love comic books. But today is going to be specifically a live focused on said comic books. I've kind of done this a little bit already, but I discussed all of my comic books and just basically why I enjoy them. But in this video, I wanted to go ahead and shout out the best black comics I think any and everybody should read for Black History Month. If you're anything like me, you love comics that are action filled, comedy filled, has a little bit of romance, and just like bottom line is enjoying you, the enjoyment of reading it just continues to propel, page by page. And the one thing I noticed when I was getting into comics later in life, in my 20s as I am right now, one of the things that I dealt with when searching for black comics specifically is that a lot of the black comics would be they would be based in black trauma, and a lot of the stories would not really reflect I say where we are today and who we are today as black people. And they seem to kind of just want to retell, just the kind of same story we've already seen: 12 years a slave and Roots. And truth be told, I was tired of that. And I know one of the things, what's up, Marcia, how you doing? And I know one of the things I dealt with as a black woman when it came to purchasing the comics was like, damn, there's, it's not a lot of people that look like me. And so one of the things I specifically sought out when I started reading the comics was to get, oh Lord, y'all, my God, was to get comics that mirrored who I was as a person, specifically a black woman. So a lot of the comics today I will be recommending are comics. Sorry, y'all. I want to make sure I pull up. Yes. Yes. Don't be coming on here like a cop, Marcia. But yes, we have to pay for school in America. Sad. Sad. I missed you. I'm sorry I was, so all over the place this week. But today I'm doing a live. What's up down there, Lauderdale, Relayan? What's up, Rayan? I always say Relayan, replying. Girl, what's up? Hold on, y'all, because I'm getting ready to... Oh, why would it do that? I haven't been on my laptop in a week, and it logs me out of everything. What the fuck? But as I was saying, y'all, a lot of the things I went through as a black woman when it came into getting comics was not finding a lot of things that mimicked me or the type of woman I wanted to become and everything like that. And so today I will be recommending all of the comics I feel people will enjoy, what you'll learn from, what the comics is about. And this is something I wanted to do all Black History Month, and I kind of just skimmed over it a little bit throughout this month. But I wanted to make sure I actually successfully hit all marks. So I don't want to take too much time. Let's go ahead and get into it. Now, throughout this whole stack, if you can't peep, it's hella DC, it's hella Image. The only thing you really see that's a singular is Marvel. And that's why it's at the top of the list, because I wanted to go ahead and get it over with. All right, bars, all right, bars, all right, bars. Now, this one is the book I got from my man, but I didn't get it for him I didn't get it for him without reading it and assessing it first. So that's, just let me put it out there. I did not fully read it yet because I am not a big fan of Marvel Comics, but I do know that it's a story that takes place in the universe where there is an all-black X-Men team. We have Bishop has already been black, so he's the main focus point because it's called Bishop War College. He's the main focal point of this book. And we have a black Green Jay, black Wolverine, black Beast. I'm not sure who this individual is, but black Cyclops, as y'all can see. And his job is to help them progress who they are as a team. Actually, no. That's a false. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a false. That's a false. How was the Chinese food? I missed your other lives. Damn, Lana, you be watching. Because I think I did say I wanted some Chinese food on the last stream. Girl, it was good. I had me some Panda Express. But y'all, I ain't trying to act like I'm cutting y'all off. But I want to re-upload this video as an actual video of me recommending the comics. So if y'all could just like bear with me for about 10 minutes while we just get through these, then we're gonna have our regular lives, our regular discussions. All right. I love y'all though. I love you, Mercy. I love you, Lana. Thank y'all so much for coming by. I love and appreciate y'all support. But like I was saying, this is about Bishop taking the X-Men team up a notch with their training, and somehow, some way, as we know, when it comes to Bishop, it's going to be some time travel. He ends up going into a different universe where there's an all-black X-Men team, and that X-Men team has to go. I was not live yesterday. On me. Most inconsistent I've ever been. I didn't go live yesterday. So unfortunate. But he has to help Aura Charles. That's hilarious. I know that ain't Professor Xavier name up in here. Aura Charles. All right. I'm sorry, y'all. Let me get back to it. But he has to help the all-black X-Men team fight against racist-ass Iron Man. So if you were into time travel, if you were into hella heavy action, y'all know when it comes to the X-Men, hella heavy action. And honestly, if you like, it kind of gives coming of age slice of life as well, from what my boyfriend was telling me when he read it. Again, I did not specifically read this one, but I could not count it out of the discussion for Black comics because I do think it's very cool and very unique to have an all-black X-Men team. So that's my first one, is Black X-Men, Bishop War College. My second one is my girl Vixen. I got into Vixen after, like I said, I was looking up Black women in comics to relate to and to watch. And so, hold on, y'all. They always alerted me of these Google security accounts. Yes, I know it's me. Google don't play. Google's the queen. Okay? What's up? What's down, Tatiana? What you got going on? But all right. So Vixen is one of the first characters I got into comics. Now, she wasn't the first book I bought. And that's actually a little bit down here. It's the Kick-Ass Comics. But she is the first Black woman I got into character-wise when it comes to comic franchises. And I fucking love her. If you don't know, she basically kind of has a power like Beast Boy, except she don't have to turn into said animal. She can still be the bad bitch she is, but she encompasses all the animalistic powers. If she wants to turn into a cobra, she can innate all the cobra powers and abilities and on a nigga. Exactly. She wants to turn into as strong and mighty as a bumblebee, but keep her big size. Do that. She could do anything. Well, that's an insect, not any animal in the animal kingdom. But kangaroo, elephant, lion, tigers, bears. Oh my. Yes, she get mad animal instincts. Just so I could show y'all. The first time she gets in a book, I don't want to show y'all that one because y'all have to like read it. But so you can see, my girl. Now, this isn't my favorite illustration style, but it is cool, and it's written by a Black woman as well. Amazing story. And in this story, she's a freshman in college, and she peeps that the Black women in her area are all getting kidnapped, and that's what brings her out to help. And it's really cool because you also get to see Black Lightning's kids in here, or at least one of them, Thunder, she's in here, and also Beast Boy. She looks slay like you. Thank you, Lana. She's a bad bitch. She's really, really cool. She also has a lot of scenes in Justice League Unlimited if y'all want to see a little introduction on that. Yeah, I'm sorry. It's just like when it's in the light, you can just see the nails and her cuffs. It's crazy. But I highly recommend Vixen if you are into obviously strong female leads, you into comedy, and of course always into coming of age. I really love Vixen. I think she's a character all black women should get in. All women should get in, honestly. I put her up there with Wonder Woman. She's really, really cool. And she's a model. Like what? Come on now. Come on now. It's really cool. And Beast Boy makes an appearance in there too. Yeah. All right, then we got Nubia, my girl 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 Nubia. Okay. Nubia is Wonder Woman's sister, twin sister at that, if you could not tell. Just a quick story on that. Her and Wonder Woman, as y'all know, y'all know Wonder Woman got made out of clay, but the same thing. Nubia was made out of black clay. Wonder Woman was made out of white. And I always get the Greek people confused sometimes. I think it was Zeus. I think he's the one. Yeah, Zeus is the one with the lightning. And, he powers the clay, and boom, we get them. But Hippolyta allowed for Nubia to, age. We got to do a cuss comics thing, but she allowed Nubia to age slower than she allowed Diana. And so, Diana. And so, that's why, Nubia is a teenager in this one. And when I first talked about this one, I said that I wouldn't recommend it because it's teeny boppy. But after... Sorry, y'all. It's an airport, around the corner from here, and y'all know everything that's been going on with them airplanes lately. Lord Jesus. I have to remember what I said. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh gosh, I forgot what I said. That plane really scared me. Oh yes, I said I wouldn't recommend it, which was horrible, because after I reassessed it and I thought about it, it really gives Smallville, My Adventures with Superman vibes. You're really following her on her way to getting powers, and obviously, that's not really something that we're used to anymore in terms of, comic books, because we're already used to just receiving the person and everything they had going on. Girl, that's exactly what I thought happened. I don't know if you ever seen that movie Danny Darko, but I've always been scared of something like that happening. A plane crashing through my house. Oh my God. But Nubia is really, really cool. This for sure gives coming of age. She's literally 17 in the book. And she also goes through social things as well. She's a black Wonder Woman. And I think this is really, really cute. The art style is cute. It gives 2000s comics. It's very funny because I okay this art style before I okayed the Vixen one. Very, very cute. Very, very girly. That's the best way. And she got her a man in here. My girl be. But I love Nubia, y'all, and I love comics like this. That's why I freaking love compact comics. I love because I have baby hands. I love things I can just open and they right here in my face. Because then we get over to these, and y'all know I could not go a Black History Month recommendation without recommending my girl Jo Mullein, Far Sector, best Green Lantern. Not going to argue with nobody about it, especially not going to argue with your mama. Name a Green Lantern who don't got to put their ring inside of a charger station. I'll name it Jo Mullein. It's powered by her. It's powered by her. All she needs to say is, I feel like a strong-willed ass bitch today, and boom, you're done. Boom! You're done. I fucking love Far Sector. My first thing with Far Sector is always, always, always the illustrations. It really embodies that Afrofuturism. It really embodies the fact that it's a story that's based in space. Hold on, I'm trying to get a new one. Story that's based in space. It really gives me Xenon, Girl of the 21st Century, if y'all ever seen that. I freaking love Jo Mullein. She's so smart. She's witty. This guy hella mess in it, hella mystery. This is a story about how she becomes Green Lantern, but also about how she gets called out to the farthest sector in the galaxy called Oa. And it's because they had their first murder in 10,000 years. And so they need her and her Green Lantern special capabilities and abilities and everything that she got going on to come and solve it. I fucking love Jo Mullein. I heard that they are giving her I always forget, and it's a good thing they're giving her a movie because not a movie, a show. It's a good thing they're giving her a show because I can't even remember her name, but they're giving the other female Green Lantern a movie. Rodriguez, Hernandez. Hold up, this is why we got the computer, y'all. But they're giving her a My Adventures with Green Lantern, and I'm excited because the one thing that I can say, being a comic book lover and being a woman, is that you do sometimes feel like you don't have a position here, even down to, trying to find comics that have women as the leading star, but not having them be bitchy. I used to not be a fan of Wonder Woman at all because I just felt like she was too bitchy. Honestly, if I'm being for real, I'm not a fan of Year One Wonder Woman. The I hate men and oh my god, man's world is too fucked up and the way she talks is too proper. It sounds like a Brit that has never. No, it sounds like a Brit who was raised in America, but for some reason wants to use strong cadence with things. Man's world cannot stay this way. That's literally how she sounded. Like, girl, please stop. But I mean, I fuck with Wonder Woman. I fuck with Nubia more. Shout out Nubia. Shout out Nubia. What's her name, y'all? Sorry, I'm trying to figure out the other Green Lantern's name. Jessica Cruz. They're giving Jessica Cruz, that's the other female Green Lantern, her own show, and I'm really excited for that because eventually, I ain't trying to sound like an opportunist ass bitch, but I mean, Jessica Cruz getting the show. Y'all want to do that for Joe? Amazing. So I highly recommend Far Sector if you were into mystery, if you were into sci-fi for sure, and if you were into detective stories, because y'all know that's all Green Lanterns are. They space cops. Fuck with it. Fuck with it. Fucking love Joe. Like look at this, y'all. The illustration. No games. It's amazing. It's amazing. Love it. Love it. Oh, yes. So my next ones I have over here, they are either complete series. It's gonna be these three. They're either complete series or they're singled off series and stuff. And so the first one is from DC Vertigo, my bad. Dominique LeBeau, Voodoo Child. I stumbled upon this accidentally. I'm the type of person, when I'm into something, I doom scroll, for lack of a better term. I doom scroll everything about it. If I'm into, because I'm trying to remember what's the comic I purchased before I got this. Oh yes, the comic I purchased before I got this was Nightmare Blog, which is a comic that takes place in the same university as Philadelphia. That is that comic book franchise where it is basically like a portal of demons come up from hell into Philadelphia. They turn that bitch to Philadelphia and shit gets sticky. Okay, so I think I found this after I had ordered it. Either way, this is an amazing story. I am somebody that, like I said, I always get confused with the Greek mythology stuff, and I actually used to be a to any of the mythology, because it was like, this is real quick on my journey with God. It's just like, oh, well, I don't want to give light to any other story that's trying to talk about, creation and all these different things, because I feel like you're trying to denounce God. But when I think about it and we understand that God existed everything, I take it as, when it comes to all these different mythologies and stuff. Now, I don't agree with them labeling them as gods. I don't agree with that. I do just agree with calling them superhumans, those type of things and stuff like that, when it comes to the Greek mythologies. But bottom line, I love mythology, whether it is Greek mythology, African mythology, Native American mythology, Asian mythology. I think it shows just how creative we are as people, and also how we take the story of God and making it to our own thing and how we interpret it. And so when I found a book that really highlighted a lot of African mythology, I thought that was so cool, because y'all know we have so many Percy Jackson and just regular white Greek references. And that's perfectly fine. They got some cool ass stories. The story of Cupid, crazy. Story of Pandora, crazy. Cool. Bang, bow. Fuck with it. Even the story of the Geminis. How Geminis came to be. Crazy. Cool. So finding a story that talked about African mythology and utilizing it into this, and then the setting was in New Orleans, taking place after Katrina. I love something that world builds and really makes you feel like I'm not living in Houston, Texas, reading this inside my bedroom right now. Like, that really takes you out of your life. Sorry, y'all. And so hold up, y'all. I'm literally shook right now. I just found out the black man who helped with the creation of Milestone Comics, these right here, I'm gonna get into them later. He also drew this. He was the illustrator in this. It explains why I fucked with it. This is crazy. Oh my god, so that's another thing. Dennis Cohen, one of the best illustrators ever, wrote in here. And as y'all can see, like the art, it ain't nothing to play with. It ain't nothing to play with. My nigga don't play. He get detailed with. Do I want to show y'all this? He get detailed with it. He don't play. It's really cool. Like, it's so cool, y'all. Don't that shit look scary like it's gonna come at you? Rah! But y'all, it's so detailed. I love the color scheme that he uses as well because it really brings you into different elements and settings, like you know, otherworldly areas. Literally, it's so cool. Really fuck with it. That like, oh, and yes, and this is a one-off series. It's a limited series. Everything about the story ends in this book. I was devastated because I thought it was gonna be a whole series. But in positive news, they do have a Papa Midnight spinoff. As y'all know, Papa Midnight be over there with Constantine, so they have his own limited series as well. But if you were into mythology of any kind, if you were into mystery and horror, this is what this is. And I didn't even give y'all the synopsis of what it's about. She is a child of the voodoo priestess Marie Laveau, and she finds this out in the worst day possible. I don't want to like give y'all extra spoilers on that. I love how shiny the moon is. She's all right. It's just like little things like that it's just so cool. This is the back, so y'all can see the back. So cool. Just little small things. But, oh, Requiem, y'all. It's the whole title. Dominique Laveau, Voodoo Child, Requiem. Gotta get the whole title, okay? Okay? It do look glow in the dark. I fuck with that, yeah. Look at Lana looking at, noticing the big thing. Is that right? And so if you are into mystery, you're into mythology, I highly recommend this story. It is a mature story, so like, you know, it's one of them, and not mature just because like I showed y'all they had, you know, some bumping in it. It's mature in what the dialogue is and everything that they're talking about. It's not something that a child can just pick up and understand. So I do highly recommend this. It's an intensive read. You actually gotta read for real. Like you gotta do with all comics, but it's really good. This is for sure top 5, especially because it's a limited series. Whew, man. Now this one I have not finished, but once y'all see how big the motherfucker is, we got Batwing in this bitch, yeah. We got Batwing in this bitch, yeah. Luke Fox in this bitch, yeah. And my nigga ain't a trick, yeah. He gon' fit, yeah. Not blink, yeah. Oh my gosh. Yo. Black Batman. Just take that in for a second. Yup. Singing break. Take that in for a second. Black Batman. What's the first thing you think of? And don't say me. I'm just doing this for dramatic purposes. Oh my gosh. Y'all, but Luke Fox is really the shit. Yes, Batwing. Amazing. First of all, look at that scientific ass cover. I fucking love that. That's the bat. You see that suit? You see the suit? My nigga can fly. Who is Terry McGinnis? My nigga can fly with the wings. He don't need heat coming out the feet. He don't need heat coming out the feet. No. So because I haven't finished, I cannot tell y'all a full synopsis. But just to let y'all know, Lucius Fox, the black man who makes all of Batman suits, this his son. This his son. You say no vehicles needed, girl. He's still a bat person. You gotta use the vehicles. Like, you know they gonna stunt though. They still gotta stunt. He's still a bat person. But the man who makes Batman suits, this is his son, and he decides to take up the mantle as a Batwing. Now, there was a Batwing before him, but that Batwing felt like it was just too much violence and too many things that he had going on personally in his life as well. Then it was just like, it's so much. It's just too much. Like, it's too much violence. I also got my own personal life, and I feel like I gotta pick and choose. And, you know, if I pick one, I'm not giving the other as much attention as it needs, so I can't do this Batwing shit no more. Luke Fox, he was already up in the ring whooping on niggas, and he had already always been trained to be Batman, because, I mean, again, his dad made Batman suits, so he's going to see that growing up. And so, one of his things, Lucius Fox, the father, he never wanted his son to do that. So that's something that he, like, you know, hides and keeps to himself, typically, is that he wants to be Batwing, he wants to be Batman, all those things. So, boom, bang, bow, the previous Batwing gives up his stuff, he give up his medal, he said, I don't want it. He give back his uniform. I don't want it, coach. He do like the niggas on Special Forces. IBW. I can't do it no more. What more do you want from me? And so that's when Luke Fox just so happens to be in the right place, right time, and he becomes Batwing, and he basically helps he becomes the Batwing of Africa. That's another big thing. Becomes the Batwing of Africa and starts saving motherfuckers in Africa. People don't even know what hit him. It's a Batman in Africa. Do you understand the severity of this? Oh my God. And y'all, I have not even finished, but I could not put this in the recommendation of the best black comics to read. It is of best black comics to read. Like, literally have to read it, y'all. And it's thick. Like, ooh-wee. Let me just show y'all one. I'll show y'all one. A super friend. I don't want to give y'all no spoilers, so we just gonna stay at the front. Y'all see the illustration? Okay. He low-key look like Black Panther in that bitch. Low-key. But it ain't Black Panther. It's Batwing. Yeah. Excuse me, y'all. But yes, this is a show. One of my favorites. I need to add some more, honestly. I didn't tell y'all I was a mermaid. Oh, now my next one up is one of my faves, and I actually have to order a new one because the sewing on it is fucking up. So I can't spread it as wide as I want to. Y'all can probably even hear when I open it. But like, yeah, the sewing on it is bad. I'm a mermaid. Yep. I haven't been, back home in a while, but, I think the last time I was by the ocean was Christmas. Yeah. The Little Mermaid, they took a little bit of my story. For some reason, they added that Prince nigga, that Prince Eric nigga up in there for some reason. That was never my story. My story was period, point blank. That bitch Ursula tried to steal my voice. Period. And yes, I fucking loved H2O too. I think I only seen like one season now because my mom was against me watching certain channels. Bruh, and then like some reason, I for sure need to get a new one because it's little parts of it that are messed up at the top. And I've shown y'all all my comics and my shit do not be messed up. I keep my shit in pristine conditions. Girl, how it end? Because like I said, my mom didn't want me watching certain channels, so I couldn't even finish certain things. I was just gonna start reading this shit again, y'all, because it's so good. Jim is a psychiatrist in, I have to get the Kafesky city of Second. She takes place in the same world as Spawn. If y'all know Spawn, he's that dude that sold his soul so he could come back to life and stuff. And basically, he's like a headhunter for people in the supernatural, you know? I'm a super baby. Okay. And so this story, yeah, she is a psychiatrist in the Kafkaski city of Satan, but she is also a vigilante. Her name is Flawed. And the person that she's after in this book, this is a limited series as well, y'all. This is the one I actually wanted to drop to my knees and cry because the story is so good, so good, so good, so good. As y'all know, I graduated college with a degree, with a Bachelor of Science in psychology. And so one of my favorite things in this world is psychology. My mother is a psychotherapist. She's not a psychiatrist, but anything dealing with psychiatry, whether she was a social worker, whether she was a neurosurgeon, anything with the brain. I fuck with anything with brain and helping people, human behavior. I fucking love it. So the fact that she's a psychiatrist and she also be whooping ass is crazy. And so the person that she's after, there's basically a serial killer going around killing little black girls, and she not fucking with it. And she get to it. That's how the nigga look. That's a serial killer. Scary, ain't it? Not to fly. She rips the nigga. Okay. He's done. I fucking love Flawed. Jim Az is cool. She also got that military background thing. Comics really gave me so much respect, so much more respect for the military. I ain't gonna say like I never respected them, but it was just like that thing of like, I mean, like you cool or whatever. What's up, Marcia? What's up? What you got going on? And so the next one I'm gonna recommend y'all is Kick Ass. Kick Ass was actually seeing that face at 3 a.m. Girl, when I tell you, I don't even think I told y'all yet. I think I did. But, you know, just in case, because Lana, you always be here. But just in case, to let y'all know, when I was like 19 years old, I was at an old friend's house and, you know, it was a sleepover. I was under an impression we were going to watch Bad Girls Club. Like I just said, Lana, my mom didn't even allow me to watch H2O. So it was certain channels I couldn't watch. So when somebody said, oh, yeah, we're going to watch Bad Girls Club, I'm turning up. That was a lie. It was a lie. They actually turned on Insidious. I could not sleep for a month and I was pissing on myself. All because that demon decided to pop up behind a nigga. I had to go to counseling. And I was never friends with that bitch again. Let me tell you that. Let me tell you that. My mom she didn't want me watching things that she didn't deem important or beneficial to me, and that could have been like too adult and stuff. It was on Nickelodeon. She ain't like Nickelodeon stuff. Waking up with a fever, Disney's dry throat, and chapped dry lips at 3 a.m. You better have you some ice, crisp, cold water, Lord. Sorry, I just had a crazy ass case of deja vu. Like, wow. Wait. Oh, don't get me started on the stuffed nose. And don't let me get started on the headache from said stuffed nose. Fuck. Like, no, and then, ooh. The chest congestion from said stuffed nose. No. So the next recommendation I have, Kick Ass. This was the woman. This was the first comic I got when I got into comics in my 20s. This one right here. I was in so much. Actually, no. It was Far Sector and Kick Ass. But Kick Ass was first. I was so shocked that Kick Ass. Yeah, Kick Ass. Have y'all ever seen Kick Ass? Because she's not the first one. There's actually been 2 movies. I've only seen the first one though. I've never seen the second. Crazy. Kick Ass. Yeah, he goes viral for kicking ass. And he makes himself a superhero. That's the original story of Kick Ass. He makes himself a superhero. Oh, yeah, y'all got to see Hit Girl. And Hit Girl's dad is Nicolas Cage, but that nigga would be training motherfuckers to be a superhero. It was so much like that. That's such a cool ass movie. Relatable. So in this iteration, Patience Lee finds the kick-ass suit. I can't remember if they explained how it like basically stumbles upon her doorstep. Either way, she gets the kick-ass suit and she basically wants to combat the fact that it's so much drug usage in her neighborhood. It's so many drug dealers, there's so many children being affected, and she herself has 2 kids. And so that's basically her thing. She gets the kick-ass suit and she goes motherfucking crazy. Now, it's the whole series. It's amazing. Literally. Now, I just showed y'all that Hit Girl bitch. She eventually has to fight Hit Girl. Because Hit Girl, as I showed y'all in the trailer, Hit Girl and Kick-Ass were friends. And so she feel like, oh yeah, somebody over here making fun of my dead friend. Girl, what the fuck you on, bitch? What the fuck you on? So they have to fight. I ain't gonna tell y'all who win, because I ain't no spoiling ass bitch. What? I spoil nothing. 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 You gon' have to read it yourself. Nothing. Nothing. You gon' see it for yourself. Nothing. Nothing. Also, I thought about my favorite movies, and it's Big Eyes. I watched it because Alana wrote 2 songs for it. Big Eyes. Nothing, nothing. Woo, 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 woo. Nothing, nothing. Okay. But a bitch married to a whole ass nigga who take credit for her paintings. Cool. Cool. But for sure, Kick-Ass, if you were into action, crime-based novels, and yeah, I say action and crime-based. Like, it's really cool for that. Like, it's not dialogue heavy. It really is action and crime based. So it's not like Voodoo Child Requiem. It's not something that you really have to get into, but it's still a good read. I highly recommend it, y'all. Highly recommend it. Kick-Ass Patience Lee. I will be naming one of my children Patience. So Patience, I ain't gonna say in 20 because I'm 20 right now. I mean, I gotta drop her this year. 25. Yeah. In 25 years, when you're watching this, your mama was a bad bitch. And mommy loves you. Talk to y'all's children in the future. Because that's another thing, y'all. We get older and we forget who we used to be. Parents get older, they forget they used to be a person before they were a parent. And they don't ever show us that person. They just show us the parent. Ooh. Nightmare Blog. Now, because I did not read the original, I don't want to give y'all a full thing. But like I told y'all, Philadelphia is about demons accessing some type of portal into Philadelphia, and they come up here. Here in Nightmare Blog, it is based in Maryland, Baltimore, in Bodymore, you know. And so it has the same writers, Rodney Barnes, and the person who actually illustrated for Spawn, Sean Alexander, is a illustrator on this one. And so it's really good if you're into horror, straight up. You into horror, and it's also dialogue heavy. I still need to read Philadelphia, but y'all know my thing is leading ladies. I ain't got nothing against the men. Love the men. But it's just like, ooh, it's something about them leading ladies. So if you're into horror, if you're into mystery, and for sure, if you were into dialogue, Nightmare Blog, for sure. Oh, and just so I can show y'all, I didn't even show y'all the art style for Kick-Ass, actually. This one really feels like you're watching a movie. It's very detailed. Very detailed. Because that's one thing. Before I get a comic, I need to see what it's looking like on the inside. Because, ooh wee. I can't stand a black and white comic. Shit piss me off. Piss me off. You've made me mad. Don't you know, man? I can't believe you would do such trifling shit to me, bitch. All right, okay, so this is the illustrations for Nightmare Blog. It's scary, okay? It's scary, like I said, and it's dialogue heavy. Ain't nothing better than something that is real descriptive. That Batwing comic looks like it's completing my profile pic. The Batwing comic? The hair? I think I'm confused, Lana, but ain't nothing better than a good illustrated and dialogue heavy comic. It'd be like, man, yeah. I need to reread this. I want to reread Philadelphia before too, because I don't like it was so much in here that I clearly didn't understand on first read because I didn't have full context. So I want to get Philadelphia again and read Philadelphia again before, as y'all can see, yikes, before I fully get into this because it's so much. It's so much. But literally, if you're into dialogue heavy, horror-based mystery novels, Nightmare Blog is for you. And the same thing for this one. Same thing for this one. Same thing for this one. Bitterroot. Bitterroot. This goes into one of the first comics I was reading. As y'all told y'all, I got into a lot of black comics because I wanted to read stories about my people that I enjoyed. Now, this is a story about a group of black monster hunters, excuse me, y'all, that are killing these monsters called genomes. And the gag is the monster is racism. And that is how people become the monsters. They let the hate that racism is in them develop so deeply, so innately. They become a genome. And that's what these black monster hunters do. They even have, say, hoodoo going on too, because they'll use that to cure some people. Ah! Okay. I think I may have given myself a paper cut. It's okay though. This is a whole series. It is amazing. If you are a fan of historical fiction, if you are a fan of horror, if you're a fan of dialogue, got hella comedy in it too, this is an amazing story. It's so much world building. I mean what I say. When I say this one is dialogue heavy, you have to stay up with it. You gotta stay with it because it's twists and turns that you ain't even gonna expect. And unlike my other two faves, Voodoo Child and Flawed, this is actually a series. And they pretty thick too. It ain't no quick read. You actually gonna enjoy yourself getting it. It's well worth the 15 because I think they 15 each. So let me show y'all the illustrations because they don't play neither. This one was really, really good because it's like so colorful, but it's based in New York in the 30s, I believe. I think it was, no, 20s, my bad. I'm gonna say New York and I think it's during the roaring 20s. What the fuck is wrong with me? Like, but they really give you that, like, I don't know what tone that would be. It kind of looks like watercolor, but like a scary watercolor. Like, it's so cool. It's so cool, y'all. It's so cool. Amazing. Like, it will make you emotional. It's like, it's not a book that, oh yeah, everything is all fun and dandy. It's a book about racism and hate. And it's not just about racism towards black people. It's about racism in general and what it is. It's really crazy, but it's a really, really good book. Shout out to Chuck Brown. Yes. See, they was so, they just put their last names up here. Walker Brown Green Renzi Cows. That's it. That's it. That's how confident they were in it. I don't need to do too much. All right, I don't need to do too much. Now, these are the last few recommendations I have. They're last, but for a specific reason, because they are outright. You read these. This is all joking. You read these, but you done your Black history contribution, because we're talking about the Black owned, Black written, Black ran comic book company of the 90s, Milestone. Yup. The OG. We talking Static Shock. We talking Icon and Rocket. Love it. Love it. Now, also, this is just another shout out to Dwayne McDuffie, and RIP to him. He has done so much for Black people in comics that I can't even express it. He is who gave Vixen all of the time and like all the notion and everything inside of Justice League Unlimited. He's the one who really honed in on, I would say, like, that comics are not like, supposed to like be like, you can be serious but seriously funny too. Yeah, comics can be serious but seriously funny. He also he saw that there was a space for Black people and sought out that said space. And I just love that he did that for comics. I cannot wait until I'm able to do the same thing. The fact that he wrote Justice League Unlimited, Justice League Doom, it's just like phenomenal to me that somebody can have so much brain power and so much creativity and they are able to just move miles with what they do. So to get over that fan now real quick, shout out to Dwayne McDuffie and RIP to him. Literally, like, he has done so much for me in terms of entertainment. Wow, like, I'm shocked, y'all. Like, I'm just so appreciative. I love Black creativity and I love Black artists. Oh man. All right. So we got the OG. We got Static Shock. This is baby here. Static Shock even had him scene up in Justice League Unlimited, okay? And I don't claim that Static Shock is a Young Justice. They really treat him like the undateable PLC. That's the only reason that he gets airtime is to talk about the fact that he don't have a girlfriend. I don't fuck with that Static Shock, okay? This is my Virgil. The one that's up in Dakota City with his sister that he has a good relationship with. I don't fuck with that Static Shock that's in the animation either. The one that be bitching around with his sister that ain't got no mama. No. In this one, in this Static Shock, he has a mother, he has a father, and he has a sister he has a good relationship with. He just so happens to be somebody that gets powers. Y'all already know how Static Shock giving it up, but as y'all know with the Milestone Comics, they did a whole rebrand in like 2021. And so we have everybody here with us. We got the nigga, the fire nigga that's his enemy, the nigga he always gonna be beefing with. And these are the other kids. But in this one, we are introduced to the whole franchise of Milestone Comics because it starts off with the Big Bang, as y'all know. But if you're not familiar, they all get their powers from basically the government, because the government, bottom line how it is, it's always a riot that happens. A riot happens whether it's a peaceful protest, whether it's a gang. In the animation, they had it be there was like a gang war and everything like that, and that's what happened. I mean, it's not very far off from how the original comics portrayed it, where the gangs wanted to come together and the government wasn't fucking with that. So actually, yeah, like I like the way that Dwayne portrayed it in his. Yeah, the gangs wanted to come together to stop the violence and the government wasn't fucking with it, rather than what they did in the show. Oh yeah, the gangs want to fight, so we gonna pour the gas on them. White people doing what white people do best, water washing things and making us look like animals and freaks. Fucking disgusting. But anyway. So, during a peaceful protest about Breonna Taylor, that is when the police put out, the tear gas and everything, but they don't peep that the tear gas is actually some industrial gas, and this ends up causing what is known in the Milestone universe as the Big Bang. So many people got powers, a good majority died, but a good majority got them some powers. Not all of them used the powers for good, let me lead with that, but a good majority do. One being Static. So Static's book really sets off everything that's going on in the Milestone universe. And in his book, his goal and his task is to help the other Bang babies get out of government's lockup. basically, because y'all know what the government do best. They investigate and they incriminate. Ooh. Why? Why? Y'all. Y'all are seeing the most watered down iced coffee ever. Don't judge. It's cool though. So in the same universe, we have Icon and Rocket. Now I have to quickly remember what their battle was. I think it was this one weirdo ass nigga. I think that's what it was. It was like a weirdo ass nigga. Because theirs had a lot. I gotta reread it. Like, I think we got two more days of Black History Month. I'm gonna reread all of Milestone. I wanted to do that anyways. Because it's just so much world building. It's continuity story back to back to back to back to back. I have to read it. Like, what? And I took the paper off. They are hardcover, but they come with their own covers, y'all. And I want to get the compendium, the original story. Bruh. Y'all give me a second. Y'all give me a second. Y'all give me a six. That's what it is. That's what it is. Yes. Icon and Rocket's villain is I didn't even show y'all the art style for this one. I'm not the biggest fan. It kind of reminds me of Vixen, but you know, just so I can show y'all. So y'all can see. Still a good story. Still a good story. Now, well, Icon and Rocket, if y'all did not know, Icon and Rocket are basically their own Batman and Robin. That was like the angle that Dwayne wanted to go with. He wanted them to be opposites of each other. He wanted, he didn't want them to be Batman and Robin. That's what I came up with. But he wanted them to be opposites of each other. Young, old, conservative, liberal, one with powers, one without. Very, very good duo, okay? Real dynamic. I love and enjoy Icon and Rocket because, like I said, it gives me a Batman and Robin vibe where it's like, I mean, yeah, everybody needs a friend. Not everybody wants to kind of just be by themselves. And I do like those superhero team-ups, like, you know, like Fire and Ice. I don't like Hawk and Duff, but I like what they got going on. But I like those duos like that where it's kind of like, you know, two people because I think of like me and my man. I think about me and my man. But Icon and Rocket's thing. Icon has been down here on Earth since the 1800s. He is a alien. Don't specifically know what planet, at least yet, but he is an alien. And he crashed down during slavery times. Now there was a enslaved couple that ends up finding him and they end up raising him and everything. He kind of have like, you know, the Superman story without all the glitz and glamour on the farm. Okay. Thank you, Lana. Thank you. Yes, y'all. Don't forget to like. Please give me a like. Y'all ain't even got a comment. Just give me a like. Tell me that you like the video. Y'all like my comments. Like, y'all, if anything, like for the comics. The comics ain't do nothing but provide entertainment and joy. But Icon has been down here since enslavement, and his parents, you know, raised him. And like I said, it's the same Superman story without the glitz and glamour. But instead of deciding to embrace everything that he has going on, he just kind of lives life normally as Augustus. That's what he decides to go on as. And he's also a lawyer. One day, when he's inside of his house minding his lawyer black ass business, a group of teenagers breaks into his home and tries to steal from him. And it's like, hey, yo, what the fuck we got going? Hey, boo-boo, what the fuck you do? You know? And so he, like, you know, big up him. What you got going? And one of them is Rocket. And it's like, excuse me, young lady, what do you think you're doing? And it's just like, oh, sir, I'm so sorry. I told him I did not want to rob, but she didn't. She did not want to rob him and everything like that. And then it's like, okay, well, you just need to get the fuck out. And so Rocket, you know, being like a black woman, it's like, well, hold up, you got some nice stuff in here, like, you know, I've been seeing this for a while. We don't really see you. And somehow, some way, like she been seeing all his stuff. And it's like, damn, like all this has existed for quite a while. How old you is? And oh, what's this? And what's that? And asking questions, inquiring. And so then somehow, some way, let me get over to Rocket. Rocket hangs with this group of kids, and one of the group of kids ends up being her baby daddy later in life. But hanging with this group of kids, and so they end up robbing Icon's place, and in all of her inquisiting, she ends up finding out that Icon is an alien. The other kids, have left by this point, and so she ends up convincing Icon, nigga, you been down here since enslavement, so you know what we have going on. Do you understand the police brutality? Do you understand the drugs? Do you understand robbing? Do you understand killing, raping? There's so much going on that you could help with. Like, what do you have going? And so that's how they end up becoming the dynamic duo. Icon decides to dive deep into his alien heroism, and then he blesses Rocket with a belt that comes from his ship. It's an inertia belt, so when motherfuckers be trying to fight, she puts him in a bubble, and the more they fight, the more power that she gets. Motherfucking cool as fucking. So it gives her the power of flight. Superhuman strength. I think it gives her agility and speed and everything too. But super fucking cool. And their thing is, yes, the reason that Icon even crashed was because there was a Martian in his ship. So that's how he even crashed to end up on the plantation. And so that's who they end up fighting, is a Rocket that's on Earth, that's on another alien that was on the ship with Icon. Fucking crazy. Fucking crazy. And this is all while Static. So yeah, that's the thing. Icon and Rocket, neither of them get powers from the Big Bang, but they live in the same city. They know what's going on. All while Static is on the other side trying to help the Bang babies get out of government lockup. Crazy. So in the Milestone universe as well, we have Hardware. Hardware is a black tech billionaire. You can think the Lex Luthor, you can think Iron Man, but what you gonna remember is Hardware. Now, I wish I did not take the covers off because I don't know his name off rip. Now, hold up. Now, the gag is to let y'all know, all this takes place in the same universe. So you remember how I said everybody gets their powers from the Big Bang? And it's the tear gas that causes it because they don't know that it's been altered. Mr. Hardware works at the company that altered it, and somehow, some way, they tell him to alter it, or he's the head of it. They give him the presidential position at the company right after they put in this horrible gas, and so everybody gets fucked up in the riot. And so he realizes, oh yeah, niggas gonna try and blame me. They gonna use me as a scapegoat because I'm a nigga, and they didn't sit over here and cause all these people to get sick and get powers. And now we got heroes, we got villains, we got super freaks in the air. What the fuck? So because like I said, he already a tech billionaire. He already know. This nigga already got himself a suit. He already has himself a suit in preparation and protection because he wasn't wrong. Literally 10 minutes during the airtime of the protest, this nigga's talking about some Mr. Metcalf, FBI, open the door, open up. Whoa! A nigga just got assigned presidential position yesterday. What do you mean? So that's his thing. I'm trying to remember. He had a really cool story, but his is mainly, he's an anti-hero. That's his whole approach. He's an anti-hero because eventually him and Rocket have to, hold up here. Oh yeah, sorry. They started showing Rocket's side out here. This is so cool. Oh, I didn't show y'all inside of, I keep doing that. When I don't show it, can y'all tell me, please? Please? Oh, this is one of my favorite pictures. Gotta show y'all that. Yeah! Crazy. Hold up. Y'all can see. Yep. Good art. Rocket be eating that hair up. It's a toy and all right. And so Hardware's thing, I forgot who he was specifically fighting in his because he was an anti-hero. Because my main thing was, nigga, I want to read when he fights Icon, because the new book in which he fights Icon is because he finds a time machine and he wants to go back before he calls everybody to, like, get fucked up and be called bang babies from the messed up tear gas and everything. But Icon is on some shit like, nigga, that ain't gonna happen. But he also peeped, damn, this nigga Icon been living here for centuries. Nigga, what are you? Who are you? And so that's why they start beefing. Icon don't want that nigga to go back in time, fucking up everything. And then the nigga's like, hold up. He on his Lex Luthor shit. Who are you? What are you? That's Hardware. And I think his name is Calvin Metcalf. Hold up. It's ah! Is it I know his last name is Curtis Metcalf. Curtis Metcalf is Hardware. Raquel Urban is Rocket. Augustus Freeman is Icon. And Virgil, forgot his last name, is Static, okay? And now we get to the last recommendation and also another story in Milestone Comics, which is called The Blood Syndicate. They are basically their own Avengers, Task Force, X, Justice League, Justice Society. They're whatever they want to call themselves, but they are the Blood Syndicate, okay, of the Dakotaverse. They are all bang babies. They got powers by way of the Big Bang, and they form together to stop the villainous bang babies that are led by a dude named Holocaust. Crazy, right? Crazy, right? He a nigga though, just to let y'all know. And this is another reason I want to read the compendium, because this had so much lore in it. And I understood when I first read it that, oh yeah, there's lore up in here, but I just needed to know how much more lore, okay? But some very simplistic illustration, but the story is so cool because it takes place in the Milestone universe as well. And it's after a lot of, bang babies realize, oh yeah, well, I can choose to be a villain. They had some of those present in the first Static book, but to the extent where Holocaust was running them crazy. So like, yeah, I'm actually gonna reread all of these. I think I'm gonna read Static and Icon today, and Rocket. Static and Icon and Rocket today, and then read the rest tomorrow, because yeah, this makes me want to reread everything. Phew, my battery lasted long enough to watch the whole lot. Yeah. Woo! I did it, y'all. I don't think y'all understand how long I've wanted to just talk about specifically the Black comics and what they mean to me and everything. With the Blood Syndicate, I do also like them because it's not just Black people in here. It is a minority group. Would have loved it, even better if it was all Black. Ain't nothing against nobody else. But I would say that's one of the reasons I do enjoy it. Because bottom line, when it comes to a team, you don't just need one singular sector of people on it. If we just, also talking about Black people, that doesn't just need to be, if the Black History comics are that much, I can't imagine all of your comics. Girl, like, I got some upstairs. I got some in the car. It's crazy. It's crazy. And this is actually another comic. It has a Black lead. I just didn't mention her. Because the person who like wrote it, he's a predator. But just to throw it out there, if y'all want to read a story that it's like science, it's real science based, and it's based in the world with motorcycles, you like NASCAR type stuff, Motor Crush. And then some of these I'm gonna re-recommend. Yeah, he's a predator. And you can understand how upset I was after I found that out after fully reading the book. And I'm one of the people, just real quick, you can for sure separate art from artistry, because that's the thing. It's a sad life to understand. A lot of people that whose art that we enjoy, they're sick. They're sick individuals. And I say that's the crazy thing about being a Christian and just like enjoying life. Just bottom line, just because I read this book and I enjoyed this book, I don't agree with that predator. I hope he rot in hell. But You know, you got to separate art from artistry. Wait, I can go back to the. Wait, I can go back to the part you said it. Or I could just say it again, girl. He a predator. Predator. I think he was a pedo too. So I actually low key may sell this one. Maybe somebody else could like it. Because that's also the thing too. Like nigga, you was cool, but like it was. Like, but yeah, I'm one of the people. I don't judge people that like for instance, people that say they still listen to R. Kelly. That's their personal preference. I don't think that puts them in the category of being sick and stuff, or even supporting that type of behavior. I just think there are situations where, like I just said, I love this book. Now, who wrote this? Well, what the fuck you mean? That's what he did. Like, it's like, well, damn, I like that book. Fuck. Like, and I think I had plenty of practice with it because I used to be a very big fan of Chris Brown, and it was so many things I just had to not ignore, but just be like, why are you like this? Why do you choose to do the things that you do and be the way that you are? Like, ah, ah. Fuck all predators. Fuck all apists, grapists. A rotten hell. And I hope God sends you exactly what you deserve. All woman beaters, child abusers, molesters, all of you. You're done. You're dead. It actually don't taste that bad. It actually don't taste that bad. But y'all, I've been wanting to do this live forever. I already kind of did one where it was talking about just like all the lives and stuff, but just like what they mean to me, why I enjoy them. So I really didn't even like do the full what they mean to me. So I'll do that really quickly. The Blood Syndicate one and why I enjoy it, like I said, to get anything done, it can't just be one type of thing of people. Is he not arrested? I don't think so. I think it was just one of those things that somebody sued him and stuff for just financial compensation and stuff. I don't know. But what's his name? Come on, girl, I'm outside. Hurry up, it's freezing. 2 minutes and I'm leaving. Can't have nobody see me out here creeping, looking thirsty. Promise you won't hurt me. Why am I here in the first place? Knowing I'm in third place. I gotta look up the Motor Crush Predator because it's 3 different writers on here, and I don't want to say, oh yeah, it was the person and it wasn't that person. I feel so horrible. Treat me like I'm in tonight. Treat me like I'm in tonight. Treat me like I'm in tonight. Hold up. Yep, I think it's him. Reading it out loud will summon him. Child, like. Real footage of me stalking students. Girl, hello? No, it gotta be this nigga because I'm on his site and where it says like, oh yeah, he should be returning to finish, it says redacted. His current projects include a return to Redacted for DC Comics, a Redacted miniseries for Dark Horse Comics, a brand new fantasy series called Redacted for Vault Comics, and an original folk horror graphic novel for the publisher Redacted. Now, y'all, I think it's him. But I still don't want to say his name first because if it's not him, gotta go to Reddit. Gotta go to Reddit. Aha, no, it was the other one. See, y'all got you. Make sure you have all your facts fully before you say it's another person. Before you say something, I got it. It's the other nigga. So let me get his stuff, and let me still make sure it's him. No. All right, Lana. Thank you so much for stopping by. I really appreciate you. Thank you for, humoring me in all my comics, all my Black History Month comics. And I hope you read them. I hope you read you some. I hope some actually intrigued you. What's up, Dwayne? I just finished going over my Black History Month Black comic recommendations. Very good show. And now we're trying to figure out. Queenie, you think so? Thank you. I'm trying to figure out the writer of one of these writers on here. It's a Predator. I'm trying to figure out who it is. And I think I just figured out he also wrote on one of my favorite Catwoman comics. Y'all know I can cry on cue. Did he go live today? My man? Dwayne, that's fucked up. You came over here to talk about my man? I mean, I love talking about my man, but like, you want to see him go live? Go to his channel. But yes, he's live. He's literally live right now. No, y'all, it was that nigga. It was that nigga Cameron Stewart. It's right here. In June 2022, I mean, not 2022, 2020, in June 2020, Stewart was accused by multiple people of predatory sexual behavior. At the time the events happened, the accusers were much younger fans, friends or aspiring artists in their teens and early 20s. And Stewart was in his mid to late 30s. We got an epiphile on our hands, y'all. We got a whole epiphile. The accuser said that he used his, I love your energy so much, but I want to talk about sports right now. Oh, thank you, Dwayne. Thank you. He's talking about sports right now. He's talking about the NFL Combine. You better scoot over there. He talking about it live, boy. You better. But thank you. You like my energy? Yeah. You be giving big uterus energy? Yeah. Girl, please. The accuser said that he used his status as a professional artist to get them to trust him, while all along that was a pretext for his real intent of making sexual advances or grooming. Polygon reported that according to some corroborating voices, Stewart's reputation for this behavior was widely known in Toronto's close-knit comics community. These motherfuckers in Canada knew about this weirdo and let him come to America with this bullshit. If he ends before y'all come back. Okay. Go support my man. Go support him. Go. Don't walk, run. Run them thumbs over there. Run them. Run! In response to this, DC dropped Stewart from an unannounced project he was working on. That's the thing about DC. DC do not play. They just dropped that nigga that wrote Sandman too. They said you did what? You was where? With who? You been where? With who? For real? Oh, really? That's how you feel? We just gonna cancel all them comics. Cancel all them comics. We gonna cancel all them comics. Got them cases pursuing? Oh my God, say that didn't need. Say it didn't need. my freestyling. I'm not playing. And y'all, that's really crazy. I just remembered people was mad that J-Lo played Selena because she's Puerto Rican and not Mexican. This is crazy. So now I gotta figure out which one of my Catwoman comics this nigga didn't wrote on. Well, what's his name? Cameron Fletcher? Cameron Stewart. Cameron Stewart. Cameron Stewart. And he used to write on Batgirl, bro. This is crazy. Y'all, I have to see. Bro, I think this nigga wrote on my favorite Catwoman comic. Because it's not these. I like these, but these not my favorite. Bro. It's upstairs. I'd have to go upstairs to check. I'm scared. Okay, so I see Ed Brubaker there. I did not see no Cameron Stewart. Okay, no. So it's actually down here. This is my favorite Catwoman comic series, The Copycats. So he didn't write on this one. So which one did he write on? Like, it was in the earlier Catwomans, y'all. Man, I cannot believe they let this nigga come over here in America with them predatory ass ways. Please. Please. Did not need this nigga at all. I cannot believe this. See, no. No. And do what y'all do. I ain't saying y'all ain't gotta read his stuff, but that's just putting the information out there. Cameron Stewart, Predator. Let me see if he was arrested though, because that's what Lala asked. What's wrong with me today, y'all? What's wrong? Girl. Oh, that chick, my cousin. This ain't the same Cameron Stewart, but it's another Cameron Stewart that was arrested for felony child seduction and then was charged with the murder of an elderly man in Hawaii. I don't know what's up with the cameras, but y'all better watch yourselves around them cameras. That's all I got to say. Yeah, I want to reread Static, and then I gotta be in a good mood to reread Bitterroot because, like I said, y'all, that shit is emotional. It's very emotional. I'm gonna reread Static and Icon and Rocket today. But we did it, y'all. I did a comic live talking about the Black History comics. Thank y'all so much for watching. Thank y'all so much for watching this video. Comics mean everything to me, especially comics with Black people. I love to see us illustrated in lights of science fiction, fantasy, horror, not Black horror or Black trauma, but, you know, horror as in scary, monsters, supernatural. I love it all. And I just love all my comics, and I'm so glad I was able to share them with y'all today. And I hope that with what I've shared with you, you've taken it in and you actually, you know, have picked up a purchase one of these. So yeah, go to your local library, your local comic book store, especially like a Half Price Books. They always have good comics. And go ahead and go in the dream world. You know, y'all ever seen that scene from Shark Boy and Lava Girl? Dream, 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 dream. That's what comics give me. I love that. They give me a bunch of dreams and I get to sit in them and exist in them, you know? But oh my gosh, y'all, this is an amazing, amazing live, an amazing video. I'm so glad to everybody who came and watched, and I hope, I gave y'all some good comments. So I hope I hope you feel I gave you some good recommendations and you take my word. You actually humor me. So yes, I'm gonna see y'all next time, and y'all stay reading, my friends. Peace out. May God, y'all stay reading, y'all. May God bless you and stay reading. Now, peace out.